Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today guys, we're checking out Supergirl Season 4 Episode 15 entitled...
Oh brother, where art thou?
AKA the Lex Luthor episode. So recap in case you didn't hear, last Sunday, there was a basketball game airing on the affiliate that CW works with in my area or whatever. And the basketball game went over, like, past 8 p.m. and they postponed Supergirl till 10:30 p.m., 2.5 hours later than normal airing. And with our schedule and us going on vacation, we didn't have time to react. We did see the episode. I think overall it was pretty solid. But I'm really happy that this one's not getting delayed because holy crap, Lex Luthor. Now, me and Logan saw the trailer, and honestly, when they cast Jon Cryer as Lex Luthor, I was skeptical. And they released that first image, but his performance in that trailer alone was really, really good. Now, I don't know. I've been hearing from people that this is a two-parter. This is a part one to a two-parter with Lex Luthor. I'm not really sure if that's true. If it is, awesome. If this is just a one-part with Lex Luthor, fine. I'll be fine with it because I'm finally we're getting Lex Luthor. We've had Lena for so damn long. Wasn't she like in season 1?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember, but maybe it was season 2 when they introduced her. Regardless, she's been on the show forever. We saw a younger Lex Luthor. He's been name-dropped a million fucking times. So now we have him. And let's see if Jon Cryer... I mean, the trailer was great. I mean, the trailer's supposed to be made to look great. But will he actually perform overall as Lex Luthor, like, pretty good? I think so based off the trailers, but we'll have to see for sure. But are you excited?
I'm excited.
I'm really excited. So here we go, guys. The Lex Luthor episode, blah, of Supergirl. Let's go. Flashback. I figured as much.
Other things, it is possible to obtain security.
You don't have to do this.
I'm doing this for us, for the entire human race. Listen down below.
The world can't live under a red sun.
Neither can Superman. You see, sis, we as a people have become soft.
Okay.
In fact, and when he dies, they will finally wake up and see him for what he really was. A false god.
At least he's a good man.
A man! I want to see if the Kryptonian pretender can bleed.
This is really good.
You'll see.
Oh shit.
What can I say, sis? I missed you.
So he had a stroke.
I don't believe it.
I don't think he had a stroke.
Oh.
I'm dying.
Are you? Oh.
That's it?
Maybe he's not kidding.
You know.
Well, you've only met... I'm not the one who accidentally poisoned myself with kryptonite in a quixotic attempt to kill an invincible man. And well... What is it, Eve? It's James.
Do you think he hired someone to shoot James?
He could have.
Your serum could heal him entirely, or it could kill him.
It's all setting up. She uses the serum on James and Lex, and it works.
Yeah.
What?
What's going on?
I don't know.
Even care about Jimmy. I thought you two broke up and good riddance.
He pushed James away because if he found out about us working together, it would destroy our relationship.
And now you're at...
And you have more experience working in kryptonite in all its forms than anyone else, so please help me.
You trust me?
Would you trust me?
Lex and Lena Luthor teaming up to save Superman's best pal. What would Mother think?
Yeah, what would Mother think? Is she gonna be in this shit too?
Without a court order.
I'm next of kin. Sorry, I just got off a red eye. I'm Kelly Olsen.
Oh,
James's sister.
yeah, it's about they casted his sister or something.
Kara's sister? Yeah. And these people are family too. Make sure they have access.
Wait, what if she has something to do with it?
I don't think she did.
Okay, but Sam, I'm just throwing out all possibilities. Just never know.
Eve, I know what my brother's capable of. More than anyone. truly believe his lone scheme right now is just to live. I
Sure.
don't think you can imagine the world without him in it. Where is your sister?
Oh, shit.
Her family has done some terrible things. Many of them to my brother.
Those things have nothing to do with me.
That doesn't mean I'm willing to put my brother's life in her hands.
I just want what's best for James.
So do I.
Push that drug, I don't know. It could
BPM
work,
is
but
92 and rising. The tumors are reduced by half. BPMs are still a little high.
No, it's still beating.
We've almost got it.
not good. Not good.
Where are you exactly? Catco? Because I called there and they said that you haven't been there all day.
Uh-oh.
John with a lead.
See, she thought I was being too sentimental.
That's our mom.
That's my mom. On the day they put Ignatius down, she embraced me and sang me this beautiful Irish song. I wish that she was my mother.
But she wasn't your mother.
She was yours. I want you to know with certainty. Cara, how was Alex?
Dead? Like me?
What?
You stood idly by, Jean.
You're not real.
We are so real.
Just show yourself.
We're the ones you couldn't save. Who you wouldn't save.
Plus, this is the 12th time that I have visited James in the hospital. You know, my brother is always running off and diving into something dangerous.
Oh.
Was the way
Let's
he
say what?
coped one thing. I am going to go and find more snacks.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Okay.
Sean, by the way.
Oh, great.
About to say, are they gonna like introduce each other? Or are they just gonna walk? Let's walk, please,
Snacks
strangers.
together?
Yeah. Something has to happen where she can just know everything again.
Where is he? He's this way.
Have I mentioned that every single one of my ancestors is evil? And Mondale, well, he was always a bit dismissive. Microaggressions of their own fault. Can't even get a choco.
Hey!
That's cool.
Disappearing act. Oh.
What?
Okay, this is wrong. This is wrong. And this is also a little bit iffy. In the chest. Jesus. Oh boy. Okay. Is he killing Manchester Black and he's obviously alive? It's like death and life.
The ring! What about the ring?
The power in the hospital didn't go off because of the attack on the dam. You did that. And
Oh.
I know, because the Elcourt Foundation has its name on every scalpel, bench, and backup generator in the place.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you figured it all out. Well,
What
mostly.
a piece
He
of
was
crap.
pounding thing.
Yeah, the story about my mother was just another lie to manipulate me.
No, that was true. That's what made it so effective. But I also had Jimmy shot.
Told you.
It wasn't as effective a cattle prod as I'd hoped.
You were sick.
Exactly.
James is gonna live, and you're gonna rot.
Ah.
So I'll never, never give you the cure.
That dude!
Oh my god!
No, you did it. Miss Tesmacher!
What?
What the hell?
I'm not sorry.
How long?
Forever.
It's nothing personal.
Indeed.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Da-da-da-da-da-da. He's like conducting it. That's a cool shot. Okay, well, I'm guessing that this is... Oh, yeah, okay, invisible. This is, definitely, gonna be definitely part 2, I would assume.
Yeah.
Nice to finally meet you.
Interesting. I was wrong. I was wrong. John Cryer was a really good Lex Luthor.
He was really good.
That opening scene... Now, I was under the suspicion that during the trailer when we were seeing those shots of the red sun or whatever, or this whole speech and she's in an office chair, I'm like, this got to be some sort of flashback or something, because we saw other a court scene thing. He stood up. Superman made me do it. And then we didn't see that in the episode. I'm thinking, okay, something happens. And then he get that image thing, and that guy comes back. We haven't seen him in a bit. It's like, oh.
Forgot about him.
And they gave it to him 10 minutes ago. Before all
The
this.
girl that was working with Lena, she's been against her the whole time.
I gotta admit, this was probably one of the best episodes of Supergirl in quite some time.
Yeah, it was really good.
At least to me. Now, I do have one little issue. Before we get... I want to say this out right up front and get to all the positives after. I'm glad the Manchester Black stuff is apparently over. Because honestly and truthfully, when they first introduced him, he was working kind of with the team, kind of not, doing his own things. Then they revealed their big twist that he was actually against Supergirl. He was okay. And then as we continued, and there's this whole thing between him and Martian Manhunter, and then John trying to do all this stuff, and honestly, I was being nice. But I shouldn't be nice, because I do have some serious problems with the Arrowverse overall. And Manchester Black, the whole storyline, I like the fact that John was getting his own storyline. My problem was that Manchester Black was a meh character at best, and I do like the fact that, hey, at least he was questioning John's motives of being this peaceful man, trying to follow his father's footsteps, and trying to be this...
His whole, like, bringing back his kids.
That was really messed up.
That was awful.
Now, he's like, all this will stop if you join me. And he kills him. Did Manchester Black want to die? Like, did he want John to do it so that he has to question his life moving forward? Because maybe that's what it is. Because they built a bond early on when they first introduced him in season 4. But if this is truly the end, thank you. Because we want to move on to other stuff. Because I felt like that storyline was bogging down the episode, in my personal opinion, a little bit. Because I was just like, I wanted to get to some other stuff. Because I felt like James getting shot... Because that was, like, to me, that was the biggest what the fuck moment, of course, in the last episode. Yeah. And then they revealed...
Lex Luthor did it.
Lex Luthor did it. Now, I think there's some sort of side effect with this serum that they have not revealed yet.
There's going to be some consequence or
I was thinking that when James left... Like, no, not James left. He's still in the hospital bed. When they all left... that maybe we would cut back to him at some point, maybe, and then all of a sudden he realized he has super strength when he, like, clinches the bed side and he squeezes the bar or something, not realizing. Because there's got to be something. But that means Lex Luthor has it too.
Which is not good, because he's already pretty powerful.
He freaking directed an orchestra as they were blowing up. What the fuck?
And the laser, like...
Yeah, he's, like, bang on his watch. It's like, okay. I mean, it technically is his house. So, I mean, it makes sense that I think it's not her house, it's his house. So, it makes sense.
I forgot that the house was invisible. Or it could be.
Yeah, for a second, I thought he was hitting it to explode. I'm like, oh my god, is he killing
Lena?
Ann Tessmacher or whatever the fuck her name is, the one who's been working? That's a cool reveal. Because they showed her for the longest time on the show, the actress, and ever so often they bring that character back. But you're like, what's the point of her again? Like, besides just being... just a random character spouting off.
Didn't she, like, want Lena to keep, like, trying it on people?
I can't remember. All I know is that she was brought on to help. Turns out, Lex has been manipulating this for all this time.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, is a pretty cool reveal. Because it's like this character who would randomly pop up with one-liners and just kind of be there in the background with Lena Luthor and helping her out and stuff. And we would just see her like, okay, she's just another character that is going to help Lena. Because if Lena does everything, then what's the point? You know, because then she can just do every fucking thing, right? So she needs some help. Understandable. Okay, fine. But it's revealed this whole entire time, Lex, she works for Lex. Okay, whatever. John Cryer was really great. I really liked it. I think that he is going to go... I don't know if he's going to go down in history as one of the best Lex Luthors, but he definitely surprised me because I just wasn't really sure. Because honestly, when I look at him, I'm like, that's Alan, right? 2.5 Men Alan?
Yeah.
That's Alan.
It's weird seeing him in this.
Bald, and the beard is a little bit off-putting because a lot of interpretations of Lex Luthor is bald, no beard. But I'll roll with it. That's fine. You know, they're going a little bit different directions. Some of the times when he was talking, it reminds me of Alan from 2.5 Men. But then he goes into this rage, or he says something specifically that is very Lex Luthor-esque. And honestly, and I'm not trying to compare to other things, but it's like some of the lines that Lex Luthor said in this episode reminds me of lines that were said about Superman in Batman vs Superman in regards to Batman saying bleed. He's like, do you bleed? And he's like, I want to see if he bleeds. I'm like, this is like not direct pulling, but it's asking very interesting questions about Superman, and Lex Luthor's asking it versus Batman, who was going against him in the film. So I like the fact that they were asking these really important questions. Now my only thing, and I doubt it, because there's definitely a part 2 coming, because the way they ended it with he finally meets Supergirl, and then it cuts to the logo. There's clearly a part 2. Because if there's not a part 2, that is the worst way to end an episode ever. If there's nothing else, there has to be a part 2. I believe that the theories were correct, or rumors that there's going to be a 2-parter at least is correct. Because that you don't end an episode like that and then move on to something else. Not true. So I'm excited to see more. But what I think they should have done, they should have tried to get Tyler Hoechlin back as Superman. I don't believe
That would have been cool.
I don't think he's going to pop up.
That would have been cool if they had Superman and Supergirl both.
At the end there?
Yeah.
That would have been cool. So I think the reason why, maybe it's contractual, maybe Tyler's not available. Maybe they wanted to have a storyline just focusing on Lex and Supergirl and not so much have a Superman who's fought him in the past in the mix. Maybe, but I wish they could have got him. I mean, it would have been cool. Now, my guess is this. They already announced Season 5. I'm guessing this is going to be a really, really well-received performance of Lex Luthor from John, and people are going to really respond to it, because I really responded to it, and I was one going, you know, and I really enjoyed it from the opening scene. I'm like, wow, because that trailer was good, but the trailers can be made to look good. You never know how it's going to turn out in the episode, and so maybe Season 5, we'll get to see Tyler and see John's interpretations of Superman and Lex against each other in Supergirl Season 5. Maybe. Or maybe there's a big surprise. Maybe in the season finale of this season, maybe they bring back Lex Luthor or something, and then Superman shows up. Tyler comes back. That'd be really awesome. But I really enjoyed this episode. I really did. My only thing was the Manchester Black, but other than that, I really did. And James's sister introduced. Now, we heard a couple of days ago or whatever that she has already been promoted to a Season 5 regular for next season, and she hasn't been introduced yet until this episode, and I'm thinking, what is she going to be doing? Is James going to be exiting the show? I hope not. That was a rumor last year before Season 3 ended, that the actor, Makad Brooks, I think is how you pronounce his name, was going to be leaving James, but didn't happen. But we'll see. Oh, one last thing. They got the ring back, but mainly some kissing went down. And apparently they're not meant to be. We'll see about that. So, anything else? Good? You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Okay. There you have it, guys. That's our reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon.